Okay, so last episode, or last part, we did spawning in the image. So to start with, we're going to create this, turn this into a button to run a command. So if we go down, we're going to make that command, and we're going to define it, and we're going to print. Oh, sorry, it's going to be button click, and we're going to print hello world. Right. So we're going to image1.bind, image1.bind, and then we're going to go button 1, and then we're going to bind it to button click. So now on clicking that button, wherever it may be, so if we drag this over onto the screen and then drag the console over onto this screen, we can click the button. Why isn't that working? What? Oh, right, hold on. One thing that we didn't do was, because it's inside the class, we didn't put menu dot before it. So it was picking it up, but it wasn't doing anything because there was nothing for it to do. Right, okay. Okay, we got another. Oh, sorry, that's a capital. Capital B for the button selection or button binding. So, and we also need to put event in this part here, because it's the binding is an event. The button click is an event. Some things are just basic things I forget to do. So if we bring this over again and bring this over and click the button, we can see that it's bringing up hello world on the click. Right, so how to make a second button. So we're going to take all this, we're going to copy it, and we're going to paste it down below, because we're going to create a second button. So we're going to change the variables for this to button 2, over here, button 2, button 2, image 1, image 2, image 2, image 2, image 2. Obviously, all these have to be changed, otherwise it will load up the first image, and we also have to change this to button 2, and then we have to change this to the name of the button in thing, which button 2 is named button with a thing 2, so we'll change that to button 2. So now when we load it in with PNG, we have to put button with a 2 after it, so like that. And if we go, we want to move it about 100 more, because obviously we don't want them to be overlapping so you can't see them. So what happened there? What did I do? Okay, so we got the square spawning, the label. Obviously didn't change something in there. There, that's what it was. And if we run that now, it should display the second button. There you go, second button, but obviously it's still bound to the same thing. Alright, so let's button click, make another button click function. define second button, which is an event. We're going to print hello world, this is the second button. And we'll change the first one to hello world, this is the first button, so we can tell which button we're clicking. And so we can change this here to change it with this here. Obviously the menu is still the class, so we still have to have the menu dot before it. So if we run that, drag it over, we want this to be on top over here so you can see the functions happening. Just drag it over a bit more. So if you click this second button and click button 1, it's the first button. So they're still bound to the different variables, they're just different buttons. So that will do for this episode of binding the buttons to something. Next episode we're going to look at setting the images dependent on screen size.